Hello, viewers, and welcome back to another segment of Stuart's Life. Now, this is a bit of a pre-recording because, as you can imagine, guys, when this video is coming out, it's the 22nd of December. So 3 days before that big day, big Christmas, every parent cries and every child cheers, but hey, it is Christmas. Welcome back, Stuart.
Yeah, pleased to be back, yeah.
So, how have you been so far again?
Yeah, I've been doing okay. Yeah, quite busy with you can imagine that I get all kinds of phone calls just for well-being, just talking for advice. And I try to do the best I can, yeah.
Okay, great. So today's episode's a bit of a festive one. No, don't worry, viewers, we're not saying Stuart is Santa Claus, nothing like that. Having a baby, getting all those presents, Christ. The guy could pull miracles getting around the world in one night, but we are going to talk a bit of Santa's gift, about reaching around the world, and this is to do with, in this case, your gift of being able to heal from remoteness around the world. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, I can just call energy in, I can contact people. When people contact me from around the world for help, I use their phone line, and my phone line is an energy line, which it is. And the results are amazing. I've helped people in China, America, New Zealand, Australia, Ireland, Holland. I've helped people all around the world. Yeah.
Okay. So when you say you've helped people, there's a range of different things you try and help with. You're willing to tackle any sort of health problem. I know that as much, but we're talking things like autism, ADHD, COPD. Is there any others that, like you say, that you feel that you really could help with?
Well, to tell the truth, I don't know what I cannot do at this present time. I don't know what I cannot do, and I don't know what I can do. I'm learning still as I'm going, but I know it's very powerful what I do. It's a gift that I've been given from God, Jesus, the universe. And I can do what I say I can do. When people talk to me on the phone and feel it immediately when I speak to us on the phone, I feel the energy coming. They feel so relaxed and good. And I mean, what part of the world they're in. The people that I've helped is the testimonies is there for people to see. And the people that I've helped people pass over when it's been their time. I've had two sisters coming on from China, which are a bit stricter to what they can do and what they can send back out. But they were sending me texts, messages, communicating through the phone. I helped a mum. She was really poorly for a while, and I helped her. I helped her to pass over. Passed over quickly, and I've relieved her of her pains. Yeah. I've cured cancers. I've about 80% strike rate. But once I've called the Lord and Jesus to ask for these cancers to be removed, it is out of my hands. People say, why haven't you been able to? I say, because it's not my hands anymore. It's in the big fella's hands. It's in his hands. And if it's their time, it's their time. I cannot stop that.
Excellent. Like you say, it's definitely a blessing, and I know you mentioned yourself. You've got the ability to do it over the phone, over video, and stuff like that. And it's definitely one thing we'll throw to the viewers there to say, don't hesitate in getting in touch. YouTube, Facebook, through the website, any way you can. Stuart's number is also on the group page there to get in touch for these sort of healings if it's something that he can help you with. But what we're going to do is we're going to move on to talk about a few of the people Stuart's helped. Now, he's already beat us to the punch with one of them. He's talked about China, so we'll have to put that one to the side, but that's fine. We're going to start with a lovely lady called Erica. Now, Erica came to Stuart, or should I say Stuart came to Erica in this case because he saw that she needed help with her son Harrison and his autism. Yeah. And Stuart reached out. So Stuart, do you want to let us know a little bit what happened?
Yeah, I seen a post on Facebook. This lady was at her wit's end, wasn't getting the help she needed. And I contacted her, and I says, I told her who I was and what I could do. And she says, she didn't take my word for it, go to Divine Light Cosmic Healing on Facebook and have a look at the testimonies on there. And then if you think I can help you, then contact me. So this lady, Erica, she contacted me on Messenger. And I tell her what I could do. I could help her. So I've done a couple of sessions on the young lad. He was, I just think he had they have a rough deal when that age doing that. The symptoms that they've got is hard for any parents to deal with, and it is hard. She was going through hell, but you get through that with love. Yeah, you get through that with love for the child. So she was. I says, you've got to believe in what I can do, and that. And I was on the phone with her, and she was in the bedroom at the same time with her son. He wouldn't settle, so I says, wait till he goes to sleep, and put the phone on his body, or close as you can to his body. And she did that, and asked for Jesus to come in and sent the love and energy and prayers down the phone. And she felt it herself. She felt it herself. I felt it very strongly herself. And we've done about 3 sessions or so. And she says, oh, I feel really good, Stuart, and I cannot thank you enough for reaching out. But she wasn't sure about if it had helped the young lad. And then she contacted me about 2 weeks later. She says, Stuart, she says, he's had no more treatment with his lockdown, anything, or if anybody hasn't seen anyone. And he's changing all the time. He's starting to settle down, and he's eating his food. He's holding a hand, not screaming that there anymore. And I believe that he's getting stronger and stronger, and he's getting better and better all the time. And she sent me the message. She sent us a testimony, saying, I thank you I couldn't thank you enough for. She says, I was at my wit's end. And the pleasure I got out from helping that lady was immense. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Like I say, it's amazing what you've done there for young Harrison and Erica. What we've done is we've got a little card in the top corner, guys, that will take you to the testimonial page for that if you need to take a look at it. It's on the Divine Light Cosmic Healing YouTube page, and there will be also a few links in the description below as well. So next we're going to move on to a lady called Michelle. Now Michelle contacted you as a thank you, but it was her mother that you helped with cancer. I believe it was around face and lips. Is that right?
That wasn't Michelle. It was a mum. She was suffering through arthritis and pains now. I think that Michelle in Ireland. Yeah, I believe that was. Yeah, and she cannot thank us enough. If I'm wrong, because I done a few people in Ireland when I was out there. One lady, you're right, had cancer of the lip and the face, and she was in pain up her face. And her face was in a bit of a mess. She looked as if she had a bit of a stroke down one side. She couldn't eat down there. She was getting pains all up her face. I went to Thailand to do the treatment for her because she was going to lose her lip. She was going to cut it off. They were going to cut it off. And that was their way to getting rid of the cancer. So I said, well, you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So I says, I'll do my thing. I'll ask for the blessings from Jesus and see what we're going to do. I've done 3 treatments on her. And as you can see on the pictures, you'll see it. It's like a festive pus up her face, like a really bad cold sore full of pus. And it was spreading. Hence the reason we're going to cut the lip off. Now, after the first treatment I'd done, this lady, my family couldn't believe it. The pus dried up. It was just dried up. It looked like a bad cold sore. Really, then it truly looked like a cold sore, and it just went like a scab. After the 3rd session, it was shrinking and going. I left Ireland. I I believe I'd done 1 or 2 sessions on the phone. And it went down to a very, very little scab here. And the hospital cut the root out. Yeah, cut the root out. And she didn't lose her lip. She was very, very grateful. Yeah. And I was really pleased for her and her family. Because she physically and mentally, she was getting in a bad place. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you. Like I said, bit of a mix-up there, guys. Sorry about that. But it is what it is. Like I said, great. Let's show us help. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And as you can hear there, guys, reached out. Stuart came and helped. Stuart's come back and done it over the phone as well, and it's a perfect ending there. So we're going to move on again, like I mentioned there, and we're going to talk about a lady called Paula. Paula's from the US. She reached here through Nicholas's YouTube channel, and she had social anxiety. So do you want to tell us a little bit about how you helped her?
Yeah, I remember. Well, she said she'd seen us on Nicholas's show, and she was not in she wasn't in a good place. But what she taught of us, and as soon as she made contact with me, like a lot of other people have done, they felt the energy and the help coming to them straight away, either through the phone or just contacting us through Facebook, and they can feel it, the energy started because they made contact. This lady here, I'll tell you, she's put a testimony on. Paula's put a testimony on sent us it across. She said that her whole body just felt different as soon as she started talking to us and started like talk about life in general and her problems and what I could do for her. And her whole body was tingling. And at the end of this session, she felt fantastic. Felt all the weight lifted off her whole body. She felt so relaxed, so blessed. Yeah, as she was. It was the divine light of Jesus that helped and healed her.
Brilliant there, like you say, for someone to have that level of social anxiety where they just physically can't bring themselves to speak to anybody or anything else, to be able to then reach out through your help and then send it to a group of 2,000 to 3,000 people and say, I'm great now.
The energy and the gift I have got, it's space and time means nothing. You can reach out to anywhere in the world, any corner of the world you can reach.
Okay, and the last one we're going to come to today, funny enough, is again over in the US again.
Yeah.
And it's an individual called Buddy Walker, and I believe he had some hearing issues that you were able to help with. So let me know about Buddy.
Yeah, Buddy reached out to me through Facebook and Messenger. The guy was living in a bubble at the time. He wasn't going to work. He couldn't go to work through this lockdown in America and that. He's really, really terrified of this COVID. And he had like I say, he had the hearing issues, and I've done a session across the phone on him. And in his own words, he started to hear a bit better. His hearing started to get a bit better. It's not my words, it's his words. And he contacted me again not long after that. He was beside himself, stressed. His family was all stressed. They had getting this bug, this COVID. That's getting it. And he reached out to me for help. And his family's in bed. He was in first. He reached out. He wasn't well. I helped him within a day. He's out of bed and feel a lot better. And he says, "Can you help me son and my wife? Because them's in the same place." And I've done it. Helped his wife and his son. And they come through it. Not a problem. Like I said before, I don't know what I can do and I don't know what I cannot do. I know this gift is very powerful. And I can reach any corner of the world. And like I said, I don't know what I can do and what I cannot do. And them people that I haven't been able to help, it's with cancers, it's It's their time. Once I pass it over to Jesus, God, it's in His hands. And if it's their time to leave this planet and move on to have another life, I cannot stop that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you there, Stuart. Well, we're going to leave it there with you today, guys. Again, some more jaw-dropping healings from around the world. But before we go, just like last time, Stuart, do you have any message for the viewers?
Yeah, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Christmas, Merry New Year. And I would like to wish, just believe in yourselves and let's go through the next year. And we get all this mess wrapped up one way or another. And believe in it. Believe in God, believe in Jesus, but mostly believe in yourself. You're a powerful light being. Believe in that, but more than you think. We've all got a gift. I'm all here for a purpose. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stuart. And like you mentioned there, guys, Stuart mentioned there, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that notification and like button. It really helps us out. But until next time,